All right. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome in. Sorry there was a delay. I actually thought I hit go live and I didn't. So I was talking for a minute there and then I realized why is the live button not showing up in the corner? So I didn't did a whole spiel and was getting ready to pull cards when I noticed that I wasn't actually live. I didn't actually hit the live stream button. So my apologies. You know it's late. Hello, everyone, at least in my time zone. So hello, everyone. Great day, afternoon, evening. If you're like me, you're on the Eastern time zone. Yes, sorry for the, hitting the button late. You probably thought I was not going to record today. And I, in fact, am. I just forgot to hit the live button. So, as you see the thumbnail, you see the title, I am going to be doing a reading on Ice Spice and Cleotrapa's drama, this whole fiasco that came out just a couple days ago, maybe last week sometime. It came out with Cleotrapa disclosing her side of the story and her experience in going on tour with her ex-best friend, Ice Spice. She talked about how she was not adequately added to things such as like lunch budget for her hotel, things with like her dressing room, that she only had about 48 hours or less than 48 hours, maybe like 32 hours before she could get ready for this tour, that Ice Spice started to become a very nasty person throughout the duration of this tour. And I think it just kind of became a thing of like you two probably spent too much time with each other, especially with you kind of not knowing each other that well going into this. And things kind of spilled over and did not work out adequately. And so it was just kind of like a girl's trip to Miami. People who know. Okay. With that being said, I thought it would be interesting to see what's really the issue behind this, what's really going on, because as far as the public knows, Cleotrapa has said her side. I know a few people from both Ice Spice's camp and Cleotrapa's camp has confirmed some of the allegations that Cleotrapa has put forth about Ice Spice in regards to kind of like being left out of the food budget, having to be pushed to the side, her credit card being stolen, that the management teams were not working together in order to have this come into fruition. But overall, I think this was a big learning experience for people who are probably trying or interested in getting into the music industry and never did tours before. While on the same side, this was also a learning curve for both of these two ladies in this situation. I think Joe Budden had said something I think he said something that I really, truly resonated with and I liked. I think a lot of this is that both of these ladies were inexperienced when it came to how tours worked. And I say that both on Ice Spice's side, not excusing her behavior, but I say that both on Ice Spice's part and on Cleotrapa's part. Like, this is something that was both a learning curve for both of them, and they quite didn't know what they were getting themselves into, to be fair. Not excusing Ice Spice's behavior, because I think there is some things in this where she was wrong and there were some things I think she was right on. Just like on Cleotrapa's side, I think there were some things that she did okay. She kind of rolled with the punches, and then this whole story time afterwards is kind of like rubbing people the wrong way. Why couldn't this have just been something you kept behind the scenes? So hopefully that's something we get some information about during this reading, but we'll see. But before I get into this reading, I do want to disclose that I am simply a girl on the internet with some cards, okay, that you can get at your local bookstore or something like that. I do not know these ladies. I am getting this information second, third, fourth, fifth hand knowledge, okay? It's a game of telephone. I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm not just saying that to cover myself legally. I'm just really saying that because I'm not tapped in. I was not there. I was at home like the rest of you. I was not on the tour bus with them, so I can't give you direct information and confirm or deny anything. But I can give you my intuitive interpretations on this as I go through this reading. But please note that all statements made are alleged for entertainment purposes only, okay? So, with that being said, I think I've got my spiel out the way. I'm going to get into this reading about Ice Spice and Cleotrapa. Whew. Okay. Let me mark this here. Okay, so I have 2 cards here that fell out for Cleotrapa, and one of them is the 9 of Cups, and the other one is the World. Okay. I do think she wanted to expose for whatever reason. Sorry, I had some cards that fell, so I'm trying to pick them up. And let's see what's coming up on Ice Spice's side. Ooh, the 9 of Swords. God. Okay. That's like the nightmare card, worries card. That's the I can't sleep at night. What's gonna be next? Where's the other shoe gonna drop? So I had a boatload of cards that flipped over here, but I'm not going to count them. I'm going to put them back in and shuffle and see what's really supposed to come out here. And I have it. Ooh. Okay, yep, and I can see why the King of Cups came out, because if you don't know, if you didn't listen to the story time, there does seem to be that there was a lot of male influence in between this situation. And I don't mean just with Ice Spice's alleged or supposed boyfriend or friend with benefits, Riot, sorry, I said Ryan, Riot, but with the manager, with, you know, the hairdresser, I think was also masculine, but I think he's gay. I'm not sure. Charge it to my heart, not to my head. The hairstylist, I think the manager, Riot, I think there was also, I think the bodyguard, of course, was probably masculine, masculine energy. It just seemed like there was a lot of masculine influence in this situation that kind of just got in the middle of them too. Ice Spice is, you know, understandably coming up with the anxiety, the nervous card, the distrust card here with the 9 of Cups. She's definitely worried about what the next move or the next situation is going to be. I think she's kind of like maybe in a paranoid state. With this World and the 9 of Cups card coming up here for me, usually the 9 of Cups means kind of like wish fulfillment when it's upright, but this is saying like, what I wanted to happen didn't. So to me, it feels like the opportunity that's Cleotrapa was expecting from this did not work out the way she would have hoped, which is understandable why she's kind of like disgruntled, upset, sad, kind of pissed off about how this happened, and on top of the treatment that she had. And with this World card coming up reverse, to me, it just feels like exposed. I just want to expose her for what she is. Like, I want to confirm not only what baby Storme has said about her, but, you know, what other people have allegedly said about Ice Spice and how she kind of behaves and how fame has gotten to her head, it seems like. But let's see if we get anything more, because I think I'm definitely going to pull cards on the Riot situation too. Because I feel like it's all but confirmed, but why not just double check and make sure? Yep, manifestations here. Yeah, and notice this is the number 9, but it's coming up in reverse. It's kind of like the, to me, it's just bringing back up that feeling of like things did not work out. I didn't get what I wanted out of this. I wonder, did she not get, not paid, but if she didn't see any kind of influx in her income following this tour. So it kind of was like a dud for her, because with this manifestations card, I'm not sure what she was looking for out of this, but this is the second time she's gotten the number 9. And with this being like a woman dancing in the rain, it's kind of like I'm trying to make the best out of a bad situation. So I wonder if she felt like, hey, well, you know what, the tour didn't give me the popularity or get me out there, you know, I didn't get any money from that. Why not do it from a story time? That seems to be what people are doing to get stuff out there. And I'm not trying to say like she's being an opportunist, but she's kind of trying to make lemonade out of lemons at this point. Okay, what's coming up for Ice Spice? And Ice Spice, yeah. I think somebody is also kind of feeling blocked. I think Ice Spice, I'm about to say Ice Spice. I don't know what that accent was. Ice Spice is definitely feeling blocked. And I think it's musically or with her passion wise, because we have Urzuli here, and this reads etheric chords. Etheric chords to me just makes me think of music. So I think she may be blocked essentially when it comes to her music. And I do also think that there's some kind of how can I put it? There's some kind of lack of freedom that she is not having when it comes to her career or some of the choices that she wants to make. It seems like there is some people would say it's kind of like industry plant energy. I don't want to say that, but it feels like, you know, basically like, you know, her manager or her team is more in control of how and what she's doing with her career than she is. Like she's not in the driver's seat when it comes to her creative team or what she wants to do or what she's putting out. She's more like in the back seat. I wouldn't even put her in the passenger seat. I think she's more like in the back seat, and someone else is directing and guiding her career right now with this liberation card. I think is the other issue. There's something that's coming up here. And with this also, intuitively, I feel like Cleotrapa was definitely onto something when she was saying that Ice Spice wanted her on the road with her to kind of make up and deflect from the allegations that she was getting with the baby Storme thing, and like her being using black folks as a prop kind of thing. I know in Brazil they have a word for it, but I don't speak Spanish that well, and I don't remember the exact wording, so I'm not gonna butcher it. But I know in Brazil they have something like that where it's kind of like you use black people as like a prop kind of thing. But that's what this is giving. And I think it's funny I'm saying that when Ice Spice is supposedly I think she's from the Bronx, and what's on the other side of Haiti? What's on the other side of Haiti? Lord, they shared a Dominican. I think she's Dominican. And then we have secrets revealed. Ooh. And it's coming up in reverse. Secrets revealed with the King of Cups here. Queen of Sheba. I got something about this last time when I did a reading about her, Cardi B, and Nicki Minaj. You can see that up here. It will be added at the end of this video. I did a reading recently on Nicki Minaj falling out with Ice Spice, and kind of like the whole photo posted that Cardi B kind of like punked her out about. I did a reading about that, and I mentioned something along the lines of that there's a snake in the camp, in Ice Spice's camp, in some kind of way. And with this Secrets Revealed card makes me feel like just put a pin in it. It's something coming up about that. I don't know exactly how I want to say it or in what ways it's coming up, but I feel like this may be dealing with that. It's gonna bother me. I need to know why this Secrets Reveal card is here, because I keep getting something about this with Ice Spice. Like there's something the public or maybe she doesn't know. Like we don't quite understand or know yet. Heck, maybe she don't even know yet. And then I had a bunch of cards fall out. What fell? Let's see. 6 of Coins. Queen's Man, Strength. 7 of Coins, the Sun. Okay, let's see. Excuse me, you heard me burp. Well, I think it's going to be something that's going to come out soon. I'm getting this 8 of Wands. The 9 of Wands also coming up in reverse. Ooh, and the Tower card is the other underlying card. I don't think stuff is done hitting the fan for Ice Spice. There's something else coming out about her. And we also have the 7 of Wands, which is kind of like the defensive card. It's the having to defend your stance, where you are. I wonder if it's something with a relationship or something she has, because we the other 2 underlying cards that I have is the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. On here it says best friends, but it could be another friend. But yes, that's interesting. Okay, so maybe it's something with some kind of relationship that she has in the industry here that's coming up. That's the secret. But I don't think we're going to have to wait long, because with the 8 of Wands, it means that things is coming up soon. The 8 of Wands mean things coming in fast. Also, the 8 of Wands to me sometimes can signify like black magic type stuff. Some root work kind of stuff. What is this? The higher self. And then I have hopeful and ooh, that was a lot. And I also have the poet. Yeah, it's something with her career for sure. The poet, it just made, yeah. Is it going to come out that she has a writer? It's like, do she also have a man writing for her as well? Is that the secret? Allegedly, allegedly? It's something behind the scenes that she don't quite want revealed. And I think that's what's worrying her. That's what's keeping her up at night. That's what she's really worried about. And rightfully so, because this is somebody that's got it out for her. And it's not done. As you seen earlier, I pulled the Tower card. The Secrets card was coming up as well. It's something that's about to come out about Ice Spice. I don't think things are done. Again, I don't think we're going to have to wait long for it. But something else is about to come out about her. She might as well just go ahead and prepare herself. Let's see here. What else is coming up for Ice Spice, between Ice Spice and Riot? Is it really a relationship? Is it really a relationship between Ice Spice and Riot? Let's see. I get the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands. That reads more like friends with benefits energy to me. But I do think somebody is more invested in the relationship because of whether they have more emotional attachment or if it's something dealing with kind of like they have some kind of buy-in with the relationship with this Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands. That's interesting. I got that. Let's see. One more card. And yep. I said it was some kind of benefit coming out of this. Then now this is reading like friends with benefits. Page of Wands, Queen of Cups, Page of Coins. Five of Swords is the underlying energy. Somebody gonna get screwed in the relationship. Or whatever this situationship between her and Riot is. With this Five of Swords, I think somebody wants to call it quits or isn't invested. But somebody has more emotional attachment. Somebody is using it more for means to an end. Okay, what's we got here? We have Shine. Yeah, somebody don't want people to know about it. I think that's probably why they both keep it on the down low. This definitely feels like sneaky link energy to me. And then I also got worthiness. Worthiness. I knew this was going to come out. It was at the bottom of the deck. And when I started shuffling, I was like, this shame card is about to come out. Okay, just rock with me. Is it going to be a thing? This is my confirmation card. I'm going to show you in a minute. Is it going to come out? And I feel like it's already kind of been out there. So I don't know why she would have some kind of shame about this. It's kind of a tale all this time. Is it like a pay for play thing between her and Riot? And is that what she's embarrassed about? Is there something with like the deal with her management team? Like she acting like she that girl, but she really not that girl. Is really the team that's doing stuff. Again, it's going to read industry planish, but I feel like there was a reason she was very confident about saying, I'm coming for her spot. And that one song she made, like, I feel like they got her trying to match up or go up against somebody. But I do wonder if there's a twofold thing here, if there is some snitches, some snakery going on in her camp and the whole thing for the pay for play that she has going on with Riot. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to stand by that. Look at my confirmation card that was on the bottom of the deck. You see that? What did that word say, y'all? What did that word say? I think she don't want people to know her and Riot been. Let's see. Let's see what else is gonna come out. I know, right? It's juicy. It's some juicy drama. Again, every reading I pretty much have done on Ice Spice, you can see in the Rapper's Delight playlist, so you can check it out. Because I feel like this has been something that has come up 2 or 3 times for her now. And I can't quite put my finger on it. It's not being revealed to me. But yeah, there's something funky going on behind the scenes when it comes to her team and her management. We have the Dreamer. Look what popped back out. The Hopeful card. And then I had 2 other ones. The Messenger and the Warrioress. I find it funny that the Warrioress is coming out because we got the 5 of Swords as well, which is kind of like that combative energy. But this is feeling like defeat. And it's not saying like it's going to be something where she's going to have to like walk away from the music industry. She may have to change. There may be a thing where she has to kind of like step back and go back to the drawing board and change some things around. Like I could see her doing like a maybe going a different genre or a different way when it comes to her talent. Like she won't try to be the lyrical rapper. She may try to go the route of somebody who's like a Doja Cat, or who else is kind of like that? What's her name? Rico Nasty, or I would say Doechii, but I feel like I haven't quite got a grasp on Doechii's niche just yet, so I don't want to say that. But I feel like she's an alternative rapper sort of thing. Like I can see her changing lanes a little bit because of whatever this fiasco is. I don't know why Lizzo came to my legs. She gonna try to take where Lizzo used to be at in the industry. Let's see. Let's get more into this. Okay, let's see what's going on with Ice Spice and her management. I don't really care what's coming up in the future for her because I feel like it's already coming up that there's something getting ready to come down and knock her off the tree in a minute. But I think there's something going on with her management, and I feel like that's what I should be doing next. That's what I should be pulling cards on, because that's something that's been tickling the back of my mind this entire reading. Okay, and look here, I got 2 cards for that. What is everybody doing with their management? Jesus. We have the Strength and the Ace of Wands. Strength and the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is coming up in reverse too, might I add. What's the underlying card? See, that King of Cups coming up again. I don't know what water sign man she got in her vicinity, or if there is something with like, because again, I've said this in numerous videos before. Typically, I do not get the King of Cups when I'm dealing with the music industry. I usually get kind of like the Queen, or typically it's the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, and maybe sometimes the Queen of Wands or the King of Wands is usually what I get. I never typically get the King of Cups when it comes with the industry, but this is the second time I've gotten it for Ice Spice in regards to kind of like her management. So this makes me feel like there's a particular person, or maybe it could be her label or whatever she's signed to, because the court cards don't always have to deal with a person. It could deal with the situation, or, you know, kind of like a company. Think of it as a noun, a person, place, or thing. So the King of Cups is coming up. This was the underlying card. Also note the other underlying card here is the Magician. And this usually, especially when it's coming up in reverse, it deals with manipulation. And what did we get again? The Page of Wands. Didn't we get the Page of Wands when we was just doing the reading on her and Riot? Like, this is 2 figures that has come up at the same time. And if I had to guess, it's something dealing with Riot and whoever the guy is upstairs, the Wizard of Oz, the man behind the curtain. And then the Balance card. Or in other words, the Temperance card. Yeah, it's something fishy going on with her management. And again, I would not be surprised. She thinks she's in the driver's seat, or maybe she knows she's not in the driver's seat, but she's portraying that she's in the driver's seat of her career, and she's really like in the back seat. And they might bump her to the trunk if things keep going wrong. You get what I'm saying? She's not even in the passenger seat. Now I got 3 cards for Ice Spice. Okay, we got Hangman's, we got the Emperor, and then we also have the Ten of Swords. Why is you feeling so depleted, child? Oh, well, that explains it. Underlying card here, Best Friends, aka the Lovers card. There is also some worry about what her reputation or her reception is from the public. And there is a concern with money. King of Coins. She is a Capricorn. So that would explain it to me. Let's see. Again, I don't know what snakiness is going on with Ice Spice's management team, but it doesn't feel good to me. Look, this is how she feel about this is how she feel about this is how she feel about her management and her company. Ten of Wands. If it was in reverse, it's very much like, I'm tired of y'all, I want to get rid of y'all, blah, blah, blah. But with it being in the upright, to me, it's more like it's a burden. It's hard carrying a team or living up to these expectations or doing what you want or ask of me with this Ten of Wands here. Her company definitely wants her to do something with this Strength card. And I think with this Ace of Wands is speaking, no, you know what, screw it, all the shade. But intuitively what I'm getting, the Ace of Wands speaks to like, she is simply a shell, a husk, a body that they are using for other purposes. Take it as all the shade you want. I'm just telling you what I'm getting here. That's what it seemed like. Oh, that's funny. The Justice card flipped over. I didn't even notice that. I was getting ready to shuffle. And something told me to look down. Why would Justice? So this could speak to legal matters with the Justice card being here. But could it be contractual? Look at the card that's lying underneath here, the Empress. And what else? The Eight of Cups. The Empress, the Eight of Cups, and the Justice card. And then she also has the Three of Coins. The Three of Coins speak to collaborative energy, business partners, things like that. Oh, the debate getting ready to start. Interesting. I forgot that was happening tonight. I'm gonna have to wrap this up in a minute, y'all. We ain't gonna be on too long. I gotta go laugh. If you don't know what I mean by the debate, here in America, we are in our big election season where it's a presidential election. And as you all know, Kamala Harris and Trump are the two opponents that's running essentially. So yeah, I gotta go laugh. So I gotta wrap this up in a minute. At 9 o'clock and it's 8:45. Yeah, we ain't gonna be on much longer. The Empress and the Eight of Cups. Oh. Okay, yeah. It's a plan to use her for against someone else. I'll leave the speculation to you all. It's something to use her against somebody else, to knock somebody else out the spot, move somebody else out the way. The Knight of Cups also, and the Three of Cups. Again, this is why I'm not in the music industry, but I'm having a hard time understanding why it feels like there can only be one. What is this? Is that Highlander that be saying that? Like, I'm not understanding why that's a belief that people have. It's enough room. It's enough room. and may the best one win. Like, you know, the best is gonna rise to the top. I don't understand why it's a battle here. What's the need for the battle? I was just talking about crab in the barrel mentality. And look what's going on here. Scarcity. Jesus Christ. Cheese and crackers. Why is there a scarcity though? Oh. Okay, I probably shouldn't have asked that too loud. I got 2 cards. Hold on. Okay, I have level up and feeling safe, which is, okay, that's the number 4. This is 12, so it boils down to 3. What kind of partnership, collaboration? Yeah, feeling safe definitely feels like having some kind of stability here. This always gives me Ark of the Covenant energy when you see this, but I don't think that's what it is. I think it's just like a throne, but it gives me Ark of the Covenant energy. That is interesting. Level up and feeling safe. Is it like a deal? Like, hey, well, we made a deal or a promise that we did this. It would ensure our spot. It would make sure that we control things. It would make sure that people are getting paid. I'm not sure what that is. I gotta sit on that one for a bit. And then what else is coming up here? Grounding. But again, the etheric chords is coming up. Mask, which has been slipping lately. People are seeing the real thing. We also have divine lineage, which is Sarah Lakali and self-sabotage. But this ain't even self-sabotage. This is more like other people are doing it. I think that's why that's coming up in reverse. There's other people doing it. Divine lineage. Are they trying to smear somebody's legacy or ruin somebody's legacy? That's what I think of when I see this divine lineage here. It's a tactic or a want to kind of like smudge somebody's, smear somebody's legacy. Okay, yep. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I'm not gonna say anything more because I don't want nobody fandom coming after me, but that's what I'm getting on that. Let's see what the last few cards I'm gonna get here, and then we're gonna wrap it up so I can go laugh. Gotta get my popcorn ready. Okay. So I've gotten the symbol has flipped over a couple of times in here, but it hasn't actually popped out. But I want to read what this says. Think twice before sharing what you know with anyone, except those who you know without question are ready to hear it. Remember, there was also something about secrets that came up. What did she tell somebody that she probably shouldn't have? That she's afraid of getting out, because the symbol wanted to come out a few times earlier, but it didn't actually pop out, so I didn't pay it any mind. But since this is like the 3rd time it has come up, the drama queen is also another one that flipped over. Some people need a high level of attention to validate their sense of worth. Make sure that you are not that person staging needless plays. Okay, And then we also have the Dancer coming up in reverse. Again, this says, you must feel free to express yourself if you want to live a truly authentic life of quality and meaning. Our soul's dance is unending, and she is not having the freedom to truly express herself. And if she is, she's being called out for it, and it's not making her feel the best. But let's see what's actually supposed to pop out. But girl, Ice Spice, according to what the public knows and believe, and what I believe intuitively, allegedly, for entertainment purposes, these cards are calling you out. Oh God. Okay, let's see what these 3 cards is that I got. We have the Guardian, which reads, take time to become aware of and prepare for all contingencies by making your home base secure, feeling safe and protected. She does not feel safe. She feels exposed. She is worried. Again, the 8 of Wands and that Tower card, there's something else. There's another shoe about to drop about Ice Spice. We also got the Wounded card, which reads, be gentle with yourself and others, because we have all been wounded in some way, and a wound will always cry out to be healed. To me, that feels like karma. Watch what you do to others as you will want to, you know, do unto you. And then we also have the Balancer, which reads, soar beyond all limiting concepts and embrace your spiritual self in the place beyond female and male, where we are all truly one energy. There's some karmic lesson in this for her. But somebody getting ready to expose her again. I don't think she's done being exposed. And I would even go as far as to say it may not exactly be her. It may be something about her management team, because that has been something that I have gotten like 2 or 3 times now about Ice Spice, about something behind the scenes going on with her management team. I think it may be something that's going to probably come out about her management team or a person on her team. And in turn, it's just going to be like backlash on her, like guilty by association. So yeah, I'm not surprised by that. And again, because here's the other underlying card that I have here is the Game Changer. And to me, this just feels like there's, again, someone that they were setting her up or trying to pop her up against to, or to like compete with. And I don't know, things kind of isn't going to plan right now. Yeah. Yeah, Ice Spice and her team need to watch out, because they about to get hit with some whiplash really quickly, and they need to be careful, because something is definitely going to be coming out about them and kind of like their tactics or the way they manage things and do things. So yeah. So just be ready for another story time or something that's going to come out, or a blind item, because lately we've been getting those and they've been on point. So yeah, things aren't done for Ice Spice. She's still going through the spin cycle. She ain't coming out just yet. She's still in the wash. So wish you luck, girl, because it don't seem good coming up for your future, for you or your management team. It doesn't seem good. I will definitely be trying to keep my eyes on the internet to see what's going to be coming through. But with that, again, this is my messy reading for Tuesday night. The next messy reading we will be doing is on Thursday. If you haven't noticed, Kendrick Lamar has been announced for the Super Bowl for next year for the halftime show, and it has brought up a whole bunch of stuff, and I will be doing a reading, an intuitive read on that. So that will be a long one, so make sure you're there for that. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, setting it to all, so you do not miss that one. I know that is going to be a long read and a juicy read. Hopefully, maybe we get something out of that. If you are new here, thank you for watching. I am getting ready to go watch the debate. I'm trying to wrap this up so I can go laugh. I thank you all for joining. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share the video. And with that, I wish you all a good day, evening, or night, wherever you are. And I will see you all on Thursday, hopefully, for the big read. I know that's the juicy read a lot of people are going to be looking forward to. So with that, I talk to you later. And again, thanks for watching. Bye.